What's going on, guys? It's Spencer, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Robinhood outage that actually happened, well, yesterday. As of you guys watching this video, I'm recording it on the day of the outage at about 10:50 p.m. Mountain Time, but let's just get right into it. So if you guys don't know, Robinhood actually experienced an outage on March 2nd, 2020, and this involved a complete outage of the entire website and the app. Now, the reason that I found out about this is because I woke up at about 8:30 a.m. and the first thing I do when I wake up is I check my stock portfolio, and I went to go check it and I noticed that the whole screen was just blank. It looks something like this. And well, I was just really confused by this, but I thought it was something on my end, so I actually turned off Wi-Fi and I tried using Robinhood with cellular data, but that didn't work either. So when both things don't work, I usually go and check to see if the app needs an update. So I checked, it was all up to date. So I was just super confused at this point. So naturally, when I'm confused about something going on with a company, I go on Twitter. So I went on Twitter and I was really surprised to see that Robinhood was actually trending in the US. And when I looked at these trending tweets, I saw tweets like this, and I saw tweets like this. And when I went to Robinhood's account, the official Robinhood account, I saw this tweet. Now, Robinhood claimed that they were working on a fix for this, and this was about 8:30 a.m. my time. And at the time that I woke up, there was no actual statement from Robinhood. There was just speculation that the site had gone down or that it was experiencing difficulty. However, a couple hours later, after I went to my morning class, I got back and I realized that Robinhood had made a statement. And it was that statement that I showed you guys just a second ago. And, they basically just said that they're trying to resolve the outage, normal company stuff when an outage happens. And people were just really, really angry, man. Like, people were just going at Robinhood on Twitter all day today. It was trending all day. And I just saw the most malicious and horrible tweets I've ever seen about Robinhood. And I understand people's frustration, because when you're dealing with money, things get really, really frustrating when they don't work properly, when they're online, because, that's just like, imagine going to your bank account and your bank is just, your bank is open. I mean, the market was open today. Your bank is open, but they just won't let you in. That's how it felt to some people, including myself to a little extent. However, this didn't really bother me. This outage didn't really bother me that much, just because I'm not a day trader or an options trader. I do trade options from time to time, but I would not really consider myself an options trader. But day traders and options traders on Twitter and Instagram were just going absolutely insane over this. I actually saw a guy who had hundreds of contracts of a call option, and he had made about $16,000 on these contracts. And being today was one of the really, really good days in the market. The market was up, I think, around 1,300 points today. He wanted to obviously, sell and collect that $16,000 with a profit, but he couldn't do that because Robinhood was down. Now, obviously, this would frustrate me to no end. I understand why this guy was so frustrated. I would have just been so irritated. But hopefully the market is going to be up tomorrow. Well, today, when you guys are watching this, hopefully the market's going to still be up so this guy can actually close his position, because Robinhood didn't get the issue resolved until after the market had closed already. So people who were waiting on options contracts couldn't really, close out their positions at all. They're going to have to wait till tomorrow or till another time when the market's green. And it just really, really sucks, man, because today was one of the best days, one of the strongest days for the Dow Jones index in, the past year. And it just sucks that Robinhood investors weren't really able to be there for it. Now, this frustrated me a little bit just because I like to go on Robinhood throughout the day and just check to see how my stocks are doing. And I noticed I kept checking it in class and stuff, and, I couldn't see anything, so I was just getting kind of frustrated about that. It ended up taking Robinhood all the way from market open to after market close to get this issue resolved, but it's completely understandable. Tech issues happen. Now, the reason why Robinhood was closed for so long is because they had actually made an issue in their code. They did not code to account for the leap year. So basically, Robinhood today on March 2nd was looking for stock data for March 3rd, which hasn't happened yet. So naturally, when you're looking for data that hasn't been processed yet or that hasn't happened yet, obviously there are going to be some issues. Now, they obviously got this issue fixed, and I think that this is a really sort of a lesson learned for Robinhood. And I'm not going to be too harsh on them about it, because mistakes do happen. I understand that they should be more on their game, especially when, you know, the stuff that their app involves money. They need to be more on their game about this. But, you know, Robinhood in the past has proven themselves as a company that knows how to adapt and how to learn and how to grow from their mistakes or grow from other people's advantages. So I think that they will be fine in the long run, and I think that people should stop being so harsh on them. However, I do understand where those people are coming from, because I would just be angry as well if something like that happened to me where I couldn't close out an options contract, or if I was day trading and I missed out on one of the biggest days in stock market history. I would be really, really angry. But as of right now, I'm more of a passive trader. I'm not trading stocks every day. I usually just, you know, buy something. Maybe I probably buy about a stock every couple weeks, and I just wait for it to, you know, I just look at it throughout the day, which I couldn't do due to the, you know, drop. But no, not really a big issue to me, but I understand options traders and day traders where you're coming from. And I also heard a lot of people on Twitter saying that this was like an intentional thing, that Robinhood did this on purpose. And it's like, I think that's just the stupidest argument ever. Like, that Robinhood would crash their own website just to prevent people from trading on one of the biggest days. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. And Robinhood is a business at the end of the day. And you know what businesses want to do is they want to make money. Now, you know, if your site's down, you're not making any money. So I don't understand why they would want their site down for 8 hours. And I just think that that's complete bogus. I think that this was completely accidental. This was just a little minor mistake. And, you know, these things are easy to overlook. I understand that coding should be absolutely perfect when you're dealing with a brokerage. But Robinhood is still a fairly new company, and I believe that they will get it and that they will establish themselves. And, you know, they'll be able to keep that 99% uptime. But that's just my 2 cents on the issue. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and please subscribe. If you guys disagree with me in any way, please leave a comment. And if you guys agree, please leave a comment as well. You could follow my social medias in the description. It helps out the channel a lot, and it helps my social medias grow. And if you guys are actually interested in joining the brokerages that I've been talking about so much, Robinhood, there is actually a referral link in the description. And if you sign up with it, you will get a free stock and I will get a free stock. So it's just a really good way to help each other out. This stock could be anywhere from $5 to something like Apple stock, which is, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Anything could happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.